I would like to see you guys this Saturday night at Sisiki's at the Star, located at 6765 Winning Drive in Frisco. I'll be performing instrumental high-energy music at 6:30 until 9:30 p.m. Make your reservation today at 972-377-2276. Remember, Sisiki's at the Star is the place to hang out on Saturday nights. For upcoming dates, look for me on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram.
It's your girl Jazzy Jolie from that Web Chapel, and right now you rocking with Fishbowl Radio Network. You officially been shouted.
That boy cash.
God.
Came through drippin', drip, drip. Came through drippin', drip, drip. Came through drippin', drip, drip. Diamonds on my wrist, they drippin'. Ice. Came through drippin', drip, drip. Came through drippin', drip, drip. Came through drippin', drip, drip. Diamonds on my wrist, they drippin'. Ice.
Came through drippin', drip, drip. Came through drippin', drip, drip. Came through drippin', drip, drip. Diamonds on my wrist, they drippin'. Ice. Came through drippin', drip, drip. Came through drippin', drip, drip. Came through drippin', drip, drip. Diamonds on my wrist, they drippin'.
Give me a little something to remember. Tryna make love in the sprinter. Quit you dropping like Kimber. Looking like a right swipe on Tinder. Shit on these hoes. Let up my wrist on these hoes. Now I look down on these. I feel like I'm on stilts on these hoes. Get baby daddy right now. And the maid got cake by the pound. Go down, eat it up, don't drown. Making cheese in a bowl, how it sounds. I got that gushy, yeah, that's a fact, but I never been pussy. I've been that pajamas with footies, one MVP, and I'm still a rookie like whoop. I gotta work on my anger, might kill a with my fingers. I gotta stay out of Gucci, I'm finna run out of hangers. Is she a stripper, a rapper, a singer? I'm busting blacks in a belly, Matega. Right through your hood like I'm the mayor. You not my them you and that. Came through drippin', drip, drip. Came through drippin', drip, drip. Came through drippin', drip, drip. Diamonds on my wrist, they drippin'. Ice.
Came through drippin', drip, drip. Came through drippin', drip, drip. Came through drippin', drip, drip. Diamonds on my wrist, they drippin'. She with that ain't trickin'. Put her on the knee, make a lick. Protect on my wrist and it glistening. Got mad, I dissed her. Shawty, you ain't nothing to a wrist. I put a check on it, put your whole set in your clip. Got a gang full of dud, it's a broke. Diamonds on me, what's the price? I'm not getting involved with the hype. I'm too rich to get into a fight. 50 racks got my jeans fitting tight. Pay that price and them boys come and wipe you. We had to dispose of the diaper. Yeah, we trap every week, every night. Where my movie too smooth, no indictment. Yeah, freakers on lightning. 57, 90 in his biting. When I got a meal, I got excited. For the cash, I'ma turn to Michael Myers. But gas keep dripping, dropping. My wrist all liquid, watch it. Told a bit, jump on my can pop it. Yeah, get a little bit to deposit.
Came through drippin', drip, drip. Came through drippin', drip, drip. Came through drippin', drip, drip. Diamonds on my wrist, they drippin'. Ice.
She with that ain't trickin'. Put her on the knee, make a lick. Protect on my wrist and it glistening. Got mad, I dissed her.
Take off. Came through drip. I ain't never slipping, I'm a fan pimp. Working with $250,000, what a feeling. What the mission, they be telling off a squilling. Blast, took it with the Piccadilly, water in my ear, give a wet willy. Came through drip, it's feeling. Working with the bag, trying to get my.
Due to the graphic nature of this program, listener discretion is advised.
It is nothing but metal, and you'll notice that Metal Mike sounds drastically different today.
He sounds more cool.
Yeah, he's got that sexy voice now. Now, this is Lew from Coilback. I'm standing in for Metal Mike because he's off getting high in Colorado. So,
with
happy
his mother?
Yeah, getting high with his mom in Colorado because that's the way you do it.
A country song.
Knuckles is over here off to the side, and I guess we'll go around the table. Who else here today?
James Michael.
From?
A lot of things, like my own entity.
Time?
Yeah.
Write a book on this one.
All right.
And you got Mike Dub.
Mike Dub.
Justin Jackson, rhythm and guitar for Whiskey Tango Foxtrot.
All right. Yeah, pick it up and talk in it.
Go ahead. Dave Jarvis from Grain, WTF, Dank, Edge Effect, 5 Empty Chambers. I could go on
Good
and
Lord,
on.
he's got you top, James.
And this is Glenn from Whiskey Tango Foxtrot, lead guitar player.
All right. Good deal. Okay, you said you had something you wanted to start off with.
Yeah. Heck yeah, man. Nothing but metal.
Yeah.
I know this cat here for about 5 years.
Yeah.
And we're buddies, right?
Yes, sir.
We're Stooges fans.
Yeah.
So
Now, Three Stooges, right? Not Iggy Pop.
Right.
Yeah.
So we laugh our arse off every time. And I got a check here from Mo Howard. It's made out to you, but unfortunately you can't cash it.
Oh,
So you're screwed, man.
It's only for
What's the date on that
It's
thing?
only $10, right? You might be able to pay for a
December
Subway
23rd.
sandwich.
Yeah, it might be
Yeah, no,
expired.
in the Hollywood Hills. The guy from the Zeppelin tour gave it to me. So I don't know if they could see this. Like, there it is. Mo Howard compliments of Zepp and Gary Carnes. Anyway,
cool.
so, and
you should get that frame, man.
I will. You gotta have time for that. And one other thing, real quick. June 3rd here, coming up Sunday. Lots of bands for the Kidney Foundation. I'm freaking got a transplant. I was on dialysis 12 years. Mercury poisoning, it sucked. I can play music and travel now, so thank God for all that and all the musicians coming together. It's at Broncos. Simply go to Broncos Sports Bar in Bedford. It's by the big Harley-Davidson dealership, 75,000 square foot.
Oh, nice.
You can find the ticket link there. They're $10, 5 bands and a jam, Motown.
Move it to your left a little bit because it's a little cut off from the camera there.
How about that?
Yeah, there you go.
There you go.
So Motown from Little Green Men will be up there. Bobby from Blackout will be up there jamming.
Yeah.
A lot of our good friends will be up there. I hope I didn't leave anyone out. There's so much to say, but anyway, that's all I got to say. June 3rd, we'll see you there Sunday. And
it's coming up quick, too.
Yeah,
June 3rd, and what was the location again?
It's at Broncos Sports Bar and Grill in Bedford, Texas.
Bedford, Texas.
We got half the tickets sold out as of now. I'm sure it'll be capped.
All right. Is there a Facebook event page or anything? That
Yeah,
you go
but
to?
really they need to go to Broncos because that's where you buy the tickets. Like I said, half the rooms
Gotcha.
already sold out. So
And if you actually go on the post that I posted for the show tonight, there's a link to Broncos on there.
Okay.
Thank you, man.
So there you go. All right. Did you put it on the Nothing But Metal page or your personal one?
Yeah, personal page.
All right, yeah. Go to Knuckles' personal page.
I try to help him out.
He's the man.
He taught me how to do the links how to put the links in there. So
I remember.
Educated.
Dude, it was education.
It's called social media on steroids, actually. You can take it.
It is.
I'll teach you.
Nice. All right, so Whiskey Tango Foxtrot over here. What y'all got going on lately?
Well, we just got finished playing the Hideout with Stonebreed, Tower High, and Clickbait last Thursday the 24th.
And how did that make you feel?
That made me feel all moist.
Did you feel like a man after that?
Scotty likes to say.
I want you to say moist, but slower and more spittier.
Moist.
All right, that's good radio right there.
Spittier.
That's why we got what is this thing called? A windscreen on here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It knows where you've been.
It's protection.
Yes, it does.
We got to practice
GPS.
safe interviewing.
Our next show is June 21st at the Rail with Dio Disciples. It's going to be a kick-ass ours show.
Come on. You could go there, dude. I'm
Very
from
British.
Scotland. That's why I say ours, dude.
But,
Blackouts on that bill.
Night.
Legacy's on that bill.
Yeah, Legacy, Blackout, and Little Green Men, along with Dio Disciples.
See, that's kind of cool because I didn't know Little Green Men was still around.
Yeah, they're in the studio now. I think they're in a new record.
That's a freaking killer show.
Blackout
folks.
just got finished doing their new record.
Buy those tickets, man, from Whiskey
Whiskey Tango
Man,
Foxtrot.
I love the name, man.
WTF.
It's killer. And the Hideout is Jerry's place, right?
Yes.
Warden? Yeah.
Yes.
It's pretty cool.
That's a very cool venue.
Stonebreed, Carlos Cruz, man, he donated to the foundation like 3 years ago.
Did he?
Kenny from Noble Rex, all those cats, like, those touring bands working their butts off, man. It's
I
awesome,
talked to
man.
Carlos on Thursday, and he said if y'all needed a phone call, he'd be more than happy to call up here.
Man, how cool is that?
Well, that'd be awesome.
Yep.
He'll invite you to the Rap Barbecue on Sunset Strip. Also,
there's something.
All right, silent one over here in the corner. You got anything you want to tell the general public?
His shots are up to date.
Oh, good.
Come out to our shows, man. We appreciate everybody's support, and looking forward to selling these pre-sales for the Dio show.
Yeah.
It's one of our. I think it's one of our biggest ones that we've done so far.
It is. We've been started back up in January the 5th, and we opened up for Honky and
Whiskey Dick, yeah.
And
Whiskey Dick's got pretty good.
We opened up for Saliva in March.
Nice.
I remember when they went through town. Yeah.
See, I know I'm forgetting some other ones, but we've been playing 2 to 3 shows a month since January.
Sometimes 3. I think
working hard for it.
We almost locked in a 4th.
We're doing what we love to do. I mean, we're playing the music. People are coming to see it, and we're playing for the people. So
yeah, it's not work if you're enjoying it.
Why do it if you don't enjoy it?
Exactly.
Yeah, man. So you guys 817, or do you go to Dallas, or are there rooms there?
We go all over right now. We're taking some time off to go to the studio in June.
Right on.
Next month. So
Yeah?
the 24th was our last show till the 21st.
Okay.
Who are we recording with?
Oh yeah, Bolt Neck Studio. Oh,
That was
Charlotte.
my next question.
Yes, sir.
Right on, man.
Yes, sir.
Where are they
Best
out
of luck
of?
to you guys, man.
Where's that studio out of?
It's basically it's out of the west side of Fort Worth. It's basically right behind the Moon Tower, which is one of the dive bars that we always
Patrick
hang
was
out
wearing
in.
a shirt of theirs last week up here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Very cool, man.
I didn't even think about that. I should have worn
Well,
that
Charlie
shirt up
Redden,
here.
if any bands out there that want to get some recording done, this is the man to hit up. I mean,
He is fantastic.
And what was the studio called again?
Bolt Neck.
Bolt Neck Studio.
And you know what's pretty cool is the image that comes on mine was Frankenstein. I didn't realize
that's what he
Frankenstein's on the
uses.
shirt.
Yeah.
And
That
I was
does
like,
make
wow.
sense.
I do sound part time with them. So when I'm not on stage, I'm still on stage throwing cables.
You're behind the stage.
Yeah, behind the stage,
Yeah.
exactly.
Backstage.
Under the stage,
Where the
behind
chicks
it.
are. Okay, so I got some music that was given to me here. And the two of them are Tesla, one of them's Roaring Truth. I'm guessing the Tesla ones are your responsibility.
Well, let's only do the one. We got a new trib. Basically, those guys helped me raise $36,000 to get a kidney transplant.
Okay.
So I'm endeared to the band. No one attributed the band. It's kind of hard to find that lineup. We did it. It took 2 years, so we'll be there June 3rd. First
Okay.
show.
Which
and,
track is it
love
you
the
want?
band. Let's go with MP3. Just it's heavy as all get out. A lot of Tesla fans don't realize there's a lot more to it.
Tesla's got some guitars,
It's all frequency, man. Yeah, dude.
Love Tesla.
Yeah.
Got to see them live back in 94, 95, something like that.
We did the Bronco Bowl in '96, so I'm telling you, I'm twice this guy's age. So
Yeah, this
anyway.
was a Starplex back when it was Starplex the first time.
Right on, right on.
All right.
Maybe
well,
twice their age.
We're going to put
Yeah,
this
well,
on.
his age.
Put this on. We'll be right back.
Everything that's known to man, got it right here in the palm of my hand. It's all a part of the master plan. One push of a button and you'll understand. All you get is the information, censoring the situation.
Can you hear me?
Yep.
Who do we got on the phone?
It's nothing but metal show.
Yeah, this is it.
Yeah, man, it's Donnell, man.
Who is it?
Donnell, he said.
Oh, Donnell.
Donnell, bass Donnell?
Yes.
Donnell Blair?
That's the one.
How you doing, dude? From
just looking at you
right?
guys, man. Yeah. Just decided to call in and see what was up, man.
Dude, I'm glad you're calling in. Thanks.
Yeah, at first, I'm like, well, shoot, I guess they'll let anybody on the show, so. Especially me. So what's going on, man?
Oh, man, we got Whiskey Tango Foxtrot in tonight, and we have James Michael McLester. And maybe, possibly, coming up will be Tower High, but I don't know. They haven't made it up yet, so I'm beginning to wonder.
Yeah, we would like to come on there, man. Just get up with Thomas.
700 people or so, or 1,000 people.
I couldn't hear you.
He didn't hear you.
Well, that's all right.
Yeah, you probably didn't hear that anyway.
Can you turn that speaker?
We'll get on there, man. We'll get on there, man. Shoot.
Okay.
Just let us know.
Yeah, dude. I'll get with you, dude. I got your phone number. I'll get a hold of you this week and ask if you guys like to do it either next month or the beginning of July.
Well, this weekend we're going to be in Louisiana.
Where you going to be at?
Shreveport. We're playing a thing down there. It's supposed to be a shitload of people, man. So I'm really pumped for that one. So as soon as we come back, we playing Rob's Billiard. What do you call that bar?
Yeah, Billiards, yeah.
In Fort Worth?
Yeah.
Got that the 16th with Driven Below and Dopamine. Then June 30th will be with Ingos and Under a Spell.
Where's that one
So we'll be there at the Hideout.
Hideout on that.
June 30th.
Hey, Darnell, this is James Michael. What's your Facebook page, bro? Tell the people.
Facebook page, Donnell Blair. Unless, you mean the band?
Yeah, that way people can go dig the events.
I know you want your personal fans, but
yeah,
just send them all to me.
All the females. Yeah, that's my page. Yeah,
females go to this page. Other people go to the band.
Nonconformist, man. That's the band's name.
Nonconformist.
Right on, brother.
Hey, but yeah, man. Whiskey Trot. We got to hook up some shows with you guys, man.
Nobody's ever going to get your name right.
Just call us WTF. It's probably the easiest way to go.
WTF.
Whiskey Tango Foxtrot.
Whiskey Tango Foxtrot.
Yeah.
Tisky Fungo Foxtrot.
Tisky Wango Foxtrot.
Yeah, I'm a little bit sober right now, so.
So none of this is making any sense. Yeah.
It's only 6, right, or something?
Hell yeah. But yeah, you guys. I just decided to call in, brother. No harm, no foul. But yeah, just give us a call, and yeah, we'll try to get on there, brother.
Cool. Alrighty, man.
We'll do the same thing.
I'm gonna let you guys go, and know you guys haven't finished talking to those guys yet, so
I just eating up our guest time. I see how it is.
Those guys and that
steal
guy.
The spotlight.
There's that guy over there and these guys over here.
And one dude with a Three Stooges chick and Whiskey Tango Foxtrot.
Oh man.
Sirloin.
Yeah, take it easy though, man. I just decided to call in.
All right, man.
Well,
have a good show,
man. I was like, what's Lou doing on there? What the hell?
Man, this show is going downhill.
Metal Mike looking different these days.
Yeah.
Sirloin.
It's a surprise what happens when you shave, how much it changes.
Actually, Metal Mike's gotten steroids over the weekend. He got a whole new awesome wardrobe to boot.
He's on the butcher block, man.
Come
on, bro. Say it, bro.
Died.
He's down in the meat locker, bro.
He went goth.
Yeah. Dyed his hair and shaved. Ditched all the denim.
Well, I know Joe Pope said he dropped him off at the airport.
What have I done?
He'll be calling in next.
Did you say the Pope dropped him off at the airport?
Joe Pope.
Oh, okay. All right.
Well, he did. Joe Pope dropped him off there.
He would have been in trouble then.
have a great life in L.A., bro. And I'm like, he didn't go to L.A. And everybody's like, did Mike leave? I'm like, I wish, but you know.
Just checked in from LAX, man. Yeah. That's all that happened.
Can't trust the
All
post.
right, hey, man, check it out. Darnell?
Donnell.
Donnell, right? Nonconformist, right?
Yep.
Go check it out. All right, and we're going to play a track from my band, Roaring Truth, bro. Check it out. We'll be at the rail soon, and we're going to follow up with a little announcement, like our WTF brothers.
Yep. All right.
Happening.
Well, it's good talking to you, man.
All right, good talking to you guys, brother.
All right. Yeah, have a good show, man.
Bye. We love
Nothing but metal.
All right, so that was Donnell of Nonconformist.
Nothing but metal. Someone else calling in?
WTF.
Somebody else there?
Anybody else there?
Hello.
Hello.
Hello?
Heard hello.
That still sounds familiar.
Is this Nothing But Metal?
Yes, it is.
All right. Who's got you on the show?
Sirloin.
We have Whiskey Tango Foxtrot and James Michael McLester.
Oh, James Michael McLester.
You owe me money.
Yeah, I shaved and I got a new outfit just for you, Mike.
What's
Who?
up?
Sorry. I thought you were Metal Mike.
Yeah, who's on the phone with us here?
Metal Mike is on the phone. I was messing with him. What's up,
I
Metal?
He heard us cutting it down.
Metal Mike.
Told you he was going to call it.
Wow.
I'm surprised you're not so high you can't operate a phone right now.
Yeah. What's up, fellas?
Not much. How's Colorado treating you? Or sorry, L.A.
I'm on my fifth J right now. Enjoying the weather.
And you're able to talk still? That's pretty impressive.
Yeah.
Because the stuff over there's a little bit stronger.
Nice cool weather, man. It's probably about 70 degrees right now.
You don't want to come back. Trust me. It's ugly over here right now.
Did they assign you those free government green label cigarettes?
He already said he's on number 5.
Are you there on our taste test tour? TTT? Okay, man.
Yeah, I don't think when he said the 5th J, he meant jam.
He's getting ready to go to Costco.
Well, I want to give a shout out to James Michael McLester. Good luck on the June 3rd concert. And Whiskey Tango Foxtrot, good luck on your endeavors and everything going on.
Thanks
you
a lot.
guys have a good
man.
night, man, and I will see you guys next Monday.
Thank you, Metal Mike.
Yeah, have fun, man.
All right, later.
Later.
Be safe. Make wise decisions.
Hey, let me announce the show real quick. I got to cut out. Let me
go for it. Go for it, man.
All right, so check it out. Roaring Truth. It's July 12th at the Rail. Rocking with Dockin. Yeah, we miss George, but John's a heck of a guitar player. Blackout. There's your backyard, folks. We've only played 5 showcases. We're, like our guys in W2F, thankful for this opportunity. Hey, man, I'm going to confess it. I went from a band at the Bomb Factory to playing in front of 4 people at O'Reilly's. I ain't got no pride in me, man. I'm just saying I just want to rock for the people. This song's called Homesick. Shout out to Marty, guitar player, Dylan on bass, and JJ on vocals. And Redline Drive, who are playing with Striper, will be on that bill from what I understand. And
nice.
Texas Mud, my brothers that I spent about 1.5 years with. So I love you guys. This is Homesick from Roaring Truth.
Yep, as he said, here we go.
Really? He reminds me of Chuck Norris if Chuck Norris had a Down syndrome. If you remind me of Chuck Norris too if Chuck Norris had a son with Down syndrome. My three message is on ball warmer. That's what we expect to call his mouth. Wow. Yeah, you started it. You started the whole process thing. You really don't want to fire shot off. Well, there's a gate shot again. You don't want to fire the gate. I don't care.
Girls, you're pretty. Both you're pretty.
I'll give you your cookies and I'll get home.
Wow.
I've heard that about you. Are you going to be using me that sauerkraut when we get back? I ain't touching it.
So the track they gave you for Whiskey Tango Foxtrot 24 minutes, so when they're playing the first like few minutes of it, or what? Because it's like...
What's up, Kendra?
It's a bass player wearing it.
What's up, Jerry
just
Moody?
audio.
Hey, Jerry Moody's on. Jerry Moody.
Okay.
Jackie, Jesse Moody's son, Dean, Jerry, Jackie, what's the truck name?
Last Thursday, Bruce put out
Okay.
What's up, Jerry?
Yeah, the only one he gave me was that audio one. It's like,
Hey, if you need to, tell Gary he's doing one of our song breaks. Just go in that text office back there right after you come to the door, and tell him to take one of your videos off of YouTube. He converted this to an MP3. That's how we did MP3 is taking to go from Tesla.
Because right there on that Saliva video, it's like it starts halfway through Whiskey Tango Weed, and then carries on through the rest.
How you doing, David Brady Ferguson? Scott Hall, the thriller from Manila. How you doing, sir?
Scott Hall, the wrestler?
You know, that's what we said too first time, but
oh, okay.
I hope he's come back sometime soon. He said he wants to come up and do the show. Hey, that's cool, Jerry. Do you remember? Oh, hey, check it out. Craig's watching too.
Hey, Craig, what's up, brother?
Hi, I'm Dave. Nice to meet you.
yeah, if you can tell him to give me that one, it'll be easier, because otherwise I'm just going to be able to play the first few seconds.
Well, how you doing, Jerry? Haven't seen or heard from you in a long time, dude. Sitting up here with you remember Mike Williams?
Hey, this is
Ron,
Sterling
what's up,
Winfield,
dude?
and you're listening
All right,
to
about
Mike
to
and
come back
Knuckles on
All right.
Nothing But Metal.
Time to get serious.
FishbowlRadioNetwork.com.
Time to bring home the bacon. You got some?
All right, we are back. That was Roaring Truth with Homesick, and before that it was Tesla with MP3 before our inundation of phone calls.
Real quick again, since he's not here, I'll throw it out one more time. We're just promoting the Help Hope Live show that he's got going on up at Broncos this weekend. It's going to be a great show, guys. Come out. I think it starts at 5 and it's over before 10. And it's going to be it's going to be Double Vision, Foreigner tribute band, Breaking Bad Company, Bad Company tribute band, Burst Bitten, Great White Band, tribute band, First Sting, which is a Scorpions band, and then Texas Modern Day Cowboy, Tesla tribute band, and then an All-Star Jam. I think tickets are going to be $10, and they're going to a really good cause to help, with people with kidney transplants. So, I mean,
I think it starts at 5:30.
Yeah, 5:30, and it's going to be over like about 10.
Yeah. For those that like to go to bed early.
Right.
Yeah, we're, you're old farts. For us old farts, But we're me and Mike are definitely going to go out there Sunday night and check it out. And I don't know if Mike will or not. He'll be here.
I was about to say, when's he getting back?
Well, he gets back Thursday, but he's coming back with his mommy. So, and I hope she ain't listening. I don't mean nothing disrespectful. I like his mom. His mom's cool.
All right. So, Whiskey Tango Foxtrot, Whiskey Fango Foxtrot.
Trying to say that really quick.
Tisky Wango Faxtramp.
Oh, wow, there's a new name for your side project.
Tisky Wango. I like the Tisky Wango.
So, you said you guys have a new single you're going to be working on?
Actually, we're fixing to work on a whole new record. It's Boltneck Studio in Fort Worth.
I think we're going to start out with like what, a 3 or 4 song demo.
We're going to put a press pack together. Is what we're going to do.
Yep.
You know, that's
Going to give you a little taste. Got to pay for the rest.
First taste is free.
That's how you do it. That's how you do it.
That's how you get a hook.
Yeah, you got to do it that way.
But yeah, we're going to the studio in June. We got one show in June that's going to be at the Rail. It'll be Dio Disciple show, June 21st.
We got another one booked in July that Glenn put together. What is that?
With Zamog, Tower High. Lord, I can't remember. It's like a 5-band bill, but it's going to be at the
Mud
Hideout.
Flux or something
July
like that.
I'm a big fan of Lord. I can't
Mud
remember.
Flux?
I think
Yeah,
that was.
Flux.
Yeah, I think
What
that
a
was one of
name.
the bands I saw.
I like that.
Yeah. We just booked that one yesterday.
And for
it's,
those that haven't heard you guys, how would you describe your sound?
We're riding the razor blade. Well,
Riding the razor blade?
Sounds painful, so you sound painful.
Only if you land in a pool of alcohol, dude.
Not that
alcohol peroxide, you know.
not that bad.
No, I would, me personally, I would call us a hard rock, you know.
Audio gonorrhea?
Yeah, pretty much.
Nah.
We're
No
not
STDs.
We're like
no
audio
STDs.
herpes. Audio herpes. Once you hear them, you can't get rid of them.
Hear people that, you know, you can understand our lyrics, and nothing against not understanding lyrics. Just let me put that out there. But I've been heard we sound anywhere from
ZZ Top to Iron Maiden to Metallica. I mean,
nice.
Yeah.
So you got a wide range then.
We are very, I guess the word would be eclectic.
I wouldn't say so. I think we span the spectrum that rock gives us.
There you go.
There you go.
So with all the band members here?
Yeah, let him do the promo materials.
No joke. I was about to say the same thing.
Words, damn it. No, there's right now our bass player's not here, and our drummer's not here.
Rhythm sections.
Yeah, the bottom end. The bottom end.
The bottom end's not here, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Well, were they at work, or they just couldn't make it, or they didn't get the memo?
They're at work. I mean, Dave, he works a different schedule every day, mostly mornings. I'm off, Justin's off, and the other two guys they had to work late.
How long have you guys been in as Whiskey Tango Foxtrot?
Trixie Wango
Faxtramp.
I'm surprised you said that again.
Whiskey Tango Foxnuts. We've been together since 2015. We started out as an acoustic project.
We started out in June, I think, of that year, and our
started
actual
playing acoustic covers.
Our very first jam was actually with Christopher Sisk from Scarred Soul. Glenn and I met up with him and jammed with him for a good couple hours over at Grindstone Rehearsal Studio on the west side of Fort Worth, and then just shortly after that, man, things just started taking effect, and Glenn and I started doing we started rehearsing a bunch of acoustic covers.
And then we hit a hiccup.
Yeah, I was gone for a year. I had some prior engagements I had to take care of, and I came back, and I told Justin, I said, if we're going to do this, we're not going to be acoustic anymore. So we put everything
throwing down the gauntlet.
Put it down, we threw down the gauntlet, threw everything in the washing machine, dried it out, then it's turned into what it has now. It's a pretty good monster, I like.
Rolling right now.
Yeah, it's going pretty good right now. Like I said, we've been playing since January of this year. You know, I'm not going to say we came out of the closet because that's not us.
So it's one of those bands.
We electrified ourselves.
I know there's a lot of people out there right now going, I just knew it.
We pissed on the proverbial electric fence. And,
that's not necessarily a bad thing.
Like I
Some
said,
people pay
it's
good money
rolling
for
now.
that,
I mean,
honestly.
it's been going since January. And 2 or 3 shows.
Turned us into the proverbial Rocket Man.
That's right.
Oh, crap.
That sounds about right.
Rocket Man.
We
just digging that hole deeper.
That first show that we came out and did in January when we opened for Honky and Whiskey Dick, man, I tell you what, as soon as we got off stage, I mean, we instantly had people coming up. You know, me personally, I had people coming up to me going, dude, what happened? Everybody just had, I mean, their minds were blown, and I had probably 3 or 4 people. Charlie Joe Redden from Boltneck, he was one of them. He's like, dude, what happened? He's like, I was expecting acoustic guitars, and I was like, nope, that's old news, brother. Old news.
You didn't get the memo?
We burned them
Now
all.
we're just kicking people in the face.
No. We didn't tell anybody. We didn't.
Yeah.
Well, that's good.
And the coffee bar was scared.
yeah, pretty much.
Starbucks changed their name.
Yeah. And that was the last time we played Starbucks.
That's why they sent everybody to sensitivity training.
Wow.
So you're the lead singer?
I'm the lead guitar player.
Or lead guitar
The
player?
guitar player, lead singer.
Lead singer, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, so the
I know we
vocalist.
look alike, but hey.
The one that's the most vocal is the singer. Okay, got it.
He's using those big words tonight.
Okay.
I'm interjecting intermittently.
Look at all those syllables.
Did you look at the dictionary before you came in here tonight, or at least little thesaurus?
Yeah, he was reading a thesaurus
That's
on the
my
way over
style, man. I know words and I use them sometimes.
here. I word good all time.
I love this guy right here. David brings a lot of energy to our shows. I feed off David. Everybody else is just, like I said, he's a proverbial front man that will kick you in the face with a golf shoe if you're not careful.
It's healthy to be weird. I want everybody to know that.
Indeed, I fully agree with that.
If you haven't seen our show, come see our show. I promise you will not regret it.
Now, where's your online presence at the moment where they can find you on the internet?
Right now it's Facebook. I'm working on a website that should be up in about 2 weeks, I'm hoping.
But listen to the sound of defeat in your voice. We're on Facebook.
Maybe.
Disappointment.
That was for a reason.
On every level.
It was done on purpose.
We're not even on Twitter.
Disappointment yet.
Bluebirds. Yeah, like I said, we're working on a merch site, website, everything site. You can do everything. If you want merch, you can go to our site and get it. If you want to purchase tickets, you can go to. That's what we're working on right now. It's not completely done yet.
I like it.
Yeah.
If you were to, if you were to hit the website, it would tell you site under construction.
Okay,
Well, who's
so
working on it?
Me.
That'd be that
on
guy.
Facebook, is it just Whiskey Tango Foxtrot?
It is Whiskey Tango Foxtrot with capital letters on the first letter of the words.
Okay.
I'm trying to remember now. It's
Everybody follow that?
Facebook.com/Whiskey Tango Foxtrot Fort Worth TX Band.
Is Fort Worth spelled out, or is it FT Worth?
No, Fort Worth is spelled out, and then TX, capital TX.
Yeah. Whiskey Tango Foxtrot Fort Worth, Texas Band.
That's
Fort
right.
Worth TX Band.
All right.
I actually thought about.
You know, there's an abbreviation for Whiskey Tango Foxtrot, right? Just saying.
We actually talked about changing that to maybe doing just Whiskey Tango Foxtrot DFW.
Yeah, do something shorter, like
just
where's my car.com.
Or I'm just saying WTF, DFW, boom. Just use all the acronyms, right?
Well,
Or not
there you go.
acronyms, but abbreviations.
You know what? That wouldn't be a bad idea. Yeah, we might make custom guitar picks that have that on there.
Yeah.
Yeah, because if you get the one right now, you're gonna have a pick this big.
Right.
Be the Dorito triangle pick.
Well, hey, as long as it's nacho flavor, I wouldn't mind getting one.
Every time you throw one out to the crowd, they get a concussion. That's not good.
You're stuck in the forehead.
Look at Pixco. Oh, my God. All right. Well, speaking of Tower High, we were talking about them earlier. We're going to play a song from them while we see
Tower
if we can
High.
get a shorter version of the Whiskey Fango Wax Tramp
Wax Tramp.
on there. So,
I thought it was Wax
Tramp.
So this is Tower High with Come and Take It. We'll be right back.
Yeah.
No, I was going to ask you your shirt. Did Patch and all them make the shirts too? I like that. I need to get one. Well, you'll give me a 4A, and I'll get one of ours. I'll trade it. I need to get some shirts too. So we need to get some more. I like it, man. He wears like extra medium. You never see when the Friday
Extra medium.
Oh, extra medium.
Where's the shirt?
Medium. Mediocre.
Yeah, when y'all want to go in there and talk to them about trying to get
Show them a little lead.
first office right before you come in the main door.
Come on, back your eyes, show them some lead.
Hey man, you were doing really great. You're picking it up quicker than Jerry. And I love Jerry to death. Jerry's a great guy.
Yeah. I mean, well,
This isn't your first rodeo.
Yeah, that's just blending yourself there.
Cool. I know Glenn was there that night, but which one of y'all was there with him at the last live show?
That's me.
Okay, so you're the other one I missed that night.
Yep.
Me and him. Because we were waiting around to talk to Libby and Campbell, and that's how we met you guys. That's pretty cool. Right. I didn't know. I knew there was another guy besides Glenn, and then seen Glenn a couple of weeks ago at the Amble show. But that's pretty good. Why not?
That'll do it.
Broke ass white boy.
That really like keeps you like in your place.
Yeah, you'd be surprised how little you misplace it. Very familiar with that concept. Especially lately. Somebody nailed my damn car in the parking lot. Yeah. Knocked my front bumper off and everything. Dodge Challenger. It's insured, but it's still $1,000 deductible. I think they did like $4 grand worth of damage.
And what all you got so far on your thunder is kind of where you're doing?
I'm about 100.
What all you got left there?
Oh, the selling stuff? I gotta go back through everything. There's some stuff I'm gonna pull up and stuff like that.
I got to listen to this video, but I never watched it. I just got it stuff. I love these videos from the guy.
Yeah.
Basically, I got it from like Wonder Woman.
It's a decent movie. It's not a masterpiece.
Deadpool.
Deadpool 2.
Deadpool 2.
It's awesome.
I'm gonna go see it this week.
Love it. Loved it.
Was it better than Infinity War?
Well, I mean, it's a different.
That's a different monster.
Yeah, I mean, Infinity War is more dramatic, where Deadpool
had Deadpool in the next
well, that whole licensing.
I know.
They haven't merged yet, so and now they got to worry about Comcast money. But no, I mean, I've been selling all that stuff off the
Hey, Grog, if you're listening, brother, you're talking about you want Mike to take the hot sauce challenge. Well, I found something else that costs $15, and it's called the Death Nut Challenge. And I'm going to get it, and we're going to bring it over to your house with Full Getter TV, and Mike's going to do it. No, there's a new pepper out called the Pepper X. It's called X. One peanut. 5 peanuts and the Death Nut. Well, the first one is with the Carolina Reaper pepper, and then the next one's with the Scorpion pepper. And you gotta chew them for like 30 seconds before you swallow it. Then you gotta wait a minute to drink a milk between each peanut. And the last peanut, which has got the Pepper X and the Carolina Reaper, the Death Nut, you gotta chew that for like a minute, and then or 30 seconds. And then you gotta wait 5 minutes before you can even like take anything. And this all this guy. On the third peanut. Real bad. Scott just snapped his nose.
But when you do
Plank. A plank. And bust himself on the nuts. Every time. He did it for like 5 times. To try to take his mind off of it. But it didn't work. It didn't work.
I've never seen it as a remedy for that. Make something hot.
By the third or fourth one, we're laughing our asses off.
his face is so red.
Uh-oh, Grog says, let's see who can handle 500,000 Scoville.
Isn't that going on air? I think on air.
Is it?
I think. I could be wrong. I haven't looked it up.
Well, I almost want to get the pocket chip challenge, but it costs like almost $100 on Amazon.
What is it called?
It's a nacho, one nacho chip. It's in a little cup and little box, and it's individually foil wrapped.
That's awesome.
It's got nothing but Carolina Reaper powder on it. And this guy, in this video, did it. He ate 2 of them at one time, and he's like, "Oh, this ain't hot enough, boys!" And he downs them both with Lindsay and a hot sauce. And he
Everybody's got to have a hobby.
And them guys catfish truly.
See, what sucks is you gotta endure it going down, but it's gonna come back out.
Hi, Dave.
Well, see, he can't handle lactose intolerance, and he actually wanted to drink the milk and it made him throw up. Because he didn't. But man, he was like talking about how it's intense pain.
I remember it today.
Yes, I have a mic. You will do that challenge.
You're gonna do the Death Nut Challenge, bro. He's telling me. He's telling me last week, dude, I don't think it's going to be that hot. You don't need to do it. The thing is, I'm going to make it look like it's pussy, so just don't spend the money. I'm like, dude, you're telling me right now you're scared to death of it. You don't want me to get it, is what you're saying. So I'm going to get it. I'm going to get it.
You need to watch this video.
Let's see, hold on.
All these sound effects out of here, I want to mess with. Like Full Metal Jacket, Japanese type 90s imagery. So many buttons.
So many buttons.
Yeah.
Let's go with Brazilian fart.
Ah, it's missing. There's the bitch slap sound effect apparently. There we go. Box of porn, 40-year-old version of that. Cornhole. I'm just gonna start randomly hitting these while y'all are talking. Like, what the hell? I don't know. I'm just hitting stuff now.
Called experimental.
Yeah. Okay, this is the one right here. He does that like 5 times and it gets worse and worse.
Like, now you're
But after a while, he can't even feel his throat. It just fills the pain in his mouth. I don't know. I never would have thought, okay, I'm the world's hottest thing, punch me in the balls. Never thought about doing that.
Yeah, that's never crossed my mind. I've never said that.
Of course, I wouldn't need hot stuff anyway.
I
wouldn't go habanero because I'm like, see, burns going in, it's going burns coming out.
Yeah, that is the biggest issue.
The last time I had anything remotely hot, me, Mike, and my brother, Metal Mike and my brother were at Hooters, and my brother bought the nuclear hot wings, and my brother said, if you'll eat one of my hot wings, I'll buy your dinner. And I thought, well, I'm cheap. So I ate it, boy. I had to get milk afterwards. I was like, dude, what the fuck is wrong with you? Why would you do this for?
Yeah, it's true that.
What's up, Patchy?
Got a little under a minute before we come back in.
We got he swallowed and shit his pants.
Oh, Patchy watching?
Yeah. He said, James L. Strickland, he said, what's up? What's up, D? Dude, I just would not hit myself in the balls. If I'm eating something hot, I wouldn't like hit myself in the nuts. So I'm like, all right, I got to go piss, and I'm going to piss fire.
All right.
Ah!
All right, I'm not big.
20 seconds.
Counting.
Oh. Why was I programmed to feel pain?
This is Jerry Warden, Heavy Metal Hall of Fame, Warlock, Texas, and Elmo Jones Productions. You're listening to Nothing But Metal on the Fishbowl Radio Network. Support underground metal.
All right.
Yeah.
Dallas's godfather of metal there, Jerry Warden.
Actually, he would prefer you stick him in Arlington.
Oh, yeah, sorry. Arlington. Yes.
I got your back, Jerry.
He's
You're not
he's
here.
repping Arlington all the time.
Hey, your cousin's watching. What's up, Jay? We're just talking about you today. All in good text. So.
Yeah, I was about to say, what all did you say?
Well, I guess bad stuff now that he's calling it or like texting in. Got Apache on. We got Grog on, and we got Donnell Blair and Rich Stafford's on now. What's up, Rich?
Donnell's just trying to take the spotlight tonight, ain't he?
That's all right. He wants to be with the ladies.
Just come to the studio, Donnell. As long as you don't got the flu. You gave me freaking flu last time you were in the studio with me, so.
Uh-oh.
Plague monkey. Yeah, we played with him the night before when he was in Smog, and he came to Wrecking Ball Talk, and apparently he was sick. He didn't realize it yet. We took photos, and of course he's crawling all over us, and both me and the other host got like deathly ill for the next 2 weeks. Like, thanks, man.
Get off me.
The gift that keeps on giving.
Who was the other one? Was it D?
Yeah.
Oh wow! I bet
Yeah.
she was loving the laugh. I bet y'all. I bet.
We were both ragging on Donnell for a while after that. Like plague monkey, freaking! This is how zombies start.
Right.
I seen the movie Outbreak. It ain't good.
Yeah,
Right. Killed
exactly.
Kevin Spacey.
Did not end well. Hey, there's music there. Is that the Whiskey Tango Foxtrot thing?
That sounded like us for a second there.
Okay.
From
Yeah.
the Stonebridge show right here.
And Gary, is Facebook Live still on? Okay, cool.
Cool. All right, we'll put that up in a second here. Alrighty, so, well, why don't you give me a little bit of information on this track here that we've got put in front of me?
Let's see. It's called "Something to Say," and
It's just an instrumental, isn't it?
No, it's not.
No, it started out that way. It started out that way.
He was just humming the whole time. That's all it was.
Whistling a tune. This song came about. First of all, we jam over at my place in Fort Worth. That's our jam pad, our jam room. Saving everybody a little bit of, saving us a little bit of money. But this song came about.
It was actually the second song we ever written.
Yeah.
Well, Glenn and I, yeah.
Came up with a riff, worked it out. Then Dave comes in and puts a stamp on it with some lyrics, and it just kind of gelled. It grew. It got swollen, and
then it exploded in everybody's face.
Next thing you know, exploded.
Finish the analogy, sir.
Everybody got sticky.
When we say we have something to say, that's what it is. Boom, in your face.
that you made. I'm telling you, everything we've got.
Next thing you know, you're bringing them a
7
towel.
finished songs right now.
Wet what?
We've got 3 of them that are almost done, so we're looking at 10 songs there. We've got several riffs that are in the on recorders, and it's just a matter of working all of it out to get a full EP. A full LP. But like I say, we're going to try to work up, 4-song press pack that we can start, selling as merch along with our shirts and tank tops and such.
We will sell the shirts off our backs, by the way.
No. And hopefully once all that's done, hopefully by next year we will be on Rocklahoma.
Cool.
Well, that's on tap. That's on tap.
I'm hoping anyway.
I'm playing with buttons.
Well, that'd be kind of cool if you guys get to go.
Well,
to
we were trying really hard this year, and got to give a shout out to our boys in Black Star Republic. They got the slot, which props to them. No hard feelings there. We were trying, man. I was in contact with Paul London from London's Dungeon and Trip 6.
Yeah.
He actually knows. I can't remember her name now. Marilyn, I think is the lady's name. The lady that puts on the Maryland's Mayhem, and. I saw that Trip 6 was on it, Shotgun Rebellion was on it, and I'm friends with all those guys. And so we started putting word out there that, we wanted on the bill. So I sent Marilyn all of our, our live tracks and stuff like that we had. But we didn't get the gig this year, but hopefully next year it'll happen for
sure. She was ecstatic for you.
Right.
I'm sorry, I have too
Well,
many
that kind of
buttons in
deal,
front of
as
me
big
now.
as Rocklahoma is.
No, it's actually pretty cool. Keep using them.
As big as Rocklahoma is, they kind of want to press pack and want to be official, and that's,
Well, I can understand that,
yeah,
man.
I can too.
Which is why we're taking the time to, do.
Taking a year off and then coming back next year and just kicking butt, man, and just
We've taken too many years off. We're not taking.
No,
years
we're not
off
taking a year. Yeah, I'm not taking a year off again.
Well, okay, you're taking a year to gather momentum.
Yes.
You're just
Right.
gonna roll right in there.
Right.
Well, you want to make sure you come in there strong. You don't want to come in there kind of half-cocked and then end up giving the wrong impression, because I know how that goes.
To this point, all of our bookings have been word of mouth. Promoters calling us, us calling bands, bands calling us. Right now, Tower High is, like Forrest Gump would say, we're peas and carrots with those boys.
Yeah.
Yep.
Tower High and Whiskey Tango Foxtrot don't get too far apart.
Yeah, I noticed y'all do a ton of shows together. Yeah, we actually played on Tower High.
And we are not shy about it either.
Yeah.
We are not shy about it.
Well, no, like I said, we've been
Love those
called
guys.
to say, hey, we want y'all to do a show. Can y'all get Tower High as well? And they've been called and done the same thing. Can y'all get WTF? And we're all about it.
It's a good way to do it, though. Yeah. I mean, that way both bands are kind of helping each other out,
sure.
And you get a lot of mutual fans that way too.
Yep.
Go together like cocaine and waffles,
Cocaine and waffles.
I've never heard that one before, but
cocaine and waffles. That's
a very 80s LA thing, I guess.
Yeah,
I've never done cocaine. Done plenty of waffles, but never done any cocaine.
I want to give a shout out to Stonebreed from last week, man. They really rocked the place.
Those guys rocked, man.
They
That was
are true
awesome.
musicians.
Thank you for inviting me on stage and singing with y'all. That was really cool.
Yeah, that was rad.
So you got to go up and sing with Stonebridge?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
He sang, they did a cover of Van Halen. What was it?
Ain't Talking About Love.
Talking About Love.
It was awesome.
Talking about
I did a David Lee Roth high kick, man.
Oh, did you?
After that?
Yeah.
Is that what he's talking about, getting kicked with a golf shoe?
Probably.
No. That's just in general. That's, that's where our genre of music is. We're going to kick you in the face with a golf shoe. We're not.
That needs to be an album cover.
OJ's golf
Middle
shoe.
spikes.
OJ's golf shoe, yeah. Like I said, you asked me a while ago what I think our music sounds like. It's all the way from, Iron Maiden, and it's obviously
Bluesy ZZ
we
Top.
sound a little. What's that stuff back in the '90s? You had the flannel. What was
Grunge.
that stuff
Grunge,
called?
yeah.
Grunge.
Posers.
Yeah, them too.
Come on, man.
Wow, what else?
There were some actual good grunge bands that came out.
Soundgarden.
No,
I'm talking about
Bad Motorfinger.
I'm talking about the fans.
Oh.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah.
The average kid with half his head shaved and the giant flannel shirt that he bought for $50 at Sears.
And everybody hanging out in Seattle.
So on this this video here, where was it filmed at?
The Hideout, last Thursday night.
Okay.
At the Hideout in North Russian Hills.
All right. And what was the song called?
Something to say.
All right. Well, we're going to go ahead and play that, and
we got something to say.
Bring you a message from our sponsors, and then be right back.
Cool.
Awesome.
All right. Well, this is Whiskey Tango Wax Tramp.
Tramp stamp, sir.
Wax Tramp.
Yeah.
Yep.
I got a question for you guys. Which one of y'all was in this brain? Dude, just here recently, I hit up the Facebook thing, talked to one of you guys. They said you're no longer together anymore. All y'all are in different bands. But they said that if you wanted, they all get back together and connect up for a show. I'm like, oh, would y'all be willing to do a reunion kind of thing and come up and just, even though you're non-defunct? That might be kind of cool. Or is there too much past history and bad blood or anything?
Bad blood.
We all probably not be said that word, but it's kind of that.
I understand, but yeah, that's your story. That was fun, but I think
Tango back stamp or whatever. Did you say Dank? Dank chicken. If you don't wash it,
stank as hell.
If you don't wash it, it can't turn to stank. Well, you'd have to go all the way outside, and we have to let you back in the door. But then they'd have to figure out somehow to the elevator too. But I could give you my phone and go down and I put you right downstairs and run back up. And go back I'm actually planning on going out to wherever they go down to those churches to pick up a couple of churches making for me. Because I give him things that I've always wanted as a t-shirt, but they never marketed them. So, and
we're going to be July 26th at yeah, it's we're taking a small break.
I read a book, set of books that's called Back Bowling in the Future, where the Punisher got his idea from. This guy's around and the mob killed his family, he declared war on the guy and tricked the hope to come out in the movie. And I'm getting them to send me a couple of shirts from the covers of the book. And I thought it really badass. Yeah, there's over 300 books.
I'll put that for that.
Oh, cool. Yeah, it's where the Punisher got his idea, where they stole the idea for the Punisher out of Marvel.
It's kind of like the Rock Person.
Yeah, but I don't think he died of food poisoning like Rock. He got help with some bad wings.
Yeah. That's awesome.
Matter of fact, you know, it says on the Rock's tombstone, don't you? Actually, death to death, he got his pussy still be with us.
Or is he?
Yeah, he's a That's right.
Really? So this is no rehearsal? No rehearsal.
This is Trish from Tower High?
That's impressive.
That's good, brother. No, you're good, man.
Hang on, we're going to go.
Hey, once again, y'all make some noise for Chris.
Bill Salisbury here. Catch my show, Mustard Seed Marketing, every Monday from 9 to 11 p.m. Central Standard Time on Fishbowl Radio Network. When you log in, you'll hear amazing interviews from professionals that can help grow your own business. Financial tips to save you money, as well as creative ways to add an additional stream of income to your bank account.
Rub one out,
So don't miss the Mustard Seed Marketing Show, Mondays from 9 to 11 p.m. Central Standard Time in the Red Bowl, where we show you a better way to grow.
Work tighter holes.
What's up, guys? I know you made an awesome choice by tuning in to Fishbowl Radio Network on FBRN.US.
No, actually, they can actually hear you
Fishbowl
right now.
Radio Network, FBRN.US.
Candy Yam's Kitchen. Food you can feel. You can experience Southern and Creole classics from down-home gumbo, upscale shrimp and grits, and mouth-watering desserts. From specialty pound cakes, pies, decadent peach cobbler, and an unforgettable banana pudding. Whether large or small, Candy Yam's Kitchen has everything to give your event a taste your guests will remember.
We're selling slide feet
Bold New Orleans flavors, united with an all-star presentation. You can be assured that you will be the talk of the town after booking them for your next party. You can reach us at 469-450-0027 or follow our journey on Facebook and Instagram at Candy Yam's Kitchen. That's KANDIYAMZ Kitchen. Again, give us a call at 469-450-0027 or like our Facebook and Instagram page at Candy Yam's Kitchen.
Yeah, and I kept going, it's not here. Yes, it is. Right here.
Yes, it is. Candy Yam's
We argued for like 20 minutes to finally say, oh, yeah, go to
Introducing the
Facebook.
Ferrero Rocher
Nothing but
cupcakes
Facebook,
loaded with luscious layers of
Nothing but
sweet
Texas.
goodness
I'm like,
coated
dude,
over
butthole.
dark chocolate cake made
For
with
like
the
20
freshest
minutes.
and finest ingredients to make you say, holy cupcake. Voted top 3 cupcakes in the
Yo, what's that?
DFW area. Wondering where you can get these sweet chocolatey
really.
goodies?
His best ain't
Where
good
else
enough.
but Lake Cupcake and Treats. Call us now.
I'm like that Wham song.
682-999-8276. That's 682-999-8276.
Yo,
Or
Maya,
visit us on
what's
our Facebook
up,
and
brother?
Instagram at Lake Cupcake
Scott
and Treats,
Wardlow
where we
is
make
watching.
life sweeter.
Congratulations
Amy Kirk
from
Fowler.
Velvet
Yep,
Oasis
we can
Events,
hear everything
wedding
they
and
say.
event planning.
Uh-oh.
What a great time for us to get acquainted.
We
and
do know
determine
where
what
Hop is
style,
buried, but we're
design,
not saying
and package
nothing.
will work for your upcoming wedding, gala, social, or anniversary
Lynn,
event.
you're watching,
we
dude.
specialize in helping people have a better event
You're like
experience.
Rockwell.
Velvet Oasis Events customize your event design with your vision in mind. From beginning to end, we're there to assist. So for that wow experience, don't forget, remember Velvet Oasis Events. To get more details,
I always
go to
kinda wanted to do a song like that, make it like a
velvetoasisevent.com.
really paranoid comedy video.
velvetoasisevent.com or call 817-500-1579. 817-500-1579.
always hurt when I pee.
Coming from you, yeah.
Well, this is always hurt. There's no privacy. Every time I start using it, I'm hanging on to the door. My dad's waiting to use the bathroom. No, you can really go really all out with that thing. I hate to go home now. My father's going to be freaking. No, but it's gonna be like Jackie. Dog's got sparks, and he's got sparks. I'm going in my room and putting the clothes in over my nose. Who the hell eats sauerkraut?
A lot of people eat that. Oh, I hate sauerkraut.
I would watch the Super Bowl again if they got to the
It'd probably be Janet and Justin. Yeah, but it was all. We pulled it off and it fell off like that. She would have ripped it off and she'd rip off her whole top. That one boob just popped out. Wasn't it Aerosmith? Or was that the year before last?
Last year, wasn't it Beyonce and Bruno Mars?
And that whole rock and R&B thing. Tower High. Oh, that's Glenn.
Yeah, I saw Apache say I love it.
Well, see, I like your hat that you got at Tower High. I'm wearing mine, so I'll camouflage.
Me too.
I guess so. I need to learn to do more, you know. I can't hunt.
He's trying to represent Tower High amongst the kids.
So they can hate them in the afterlife.
There you go. Bambi died for your sins.
Got 20 seconds.
You know what? I'm not saying.
All right, we are back. And before the break, it was Tangy Whiskey Foxtrot to with something to say.
Esquire the third.
Whiskey Tango Foxtrot with something to say. And they want to say that their name is Whiskey Tango Foxtrot, apparently. Nitrate, also from Dallas here. That was Death in the Family right after the break. And we are back here still with Tisky Wango Foxtrot. And
Wango Tango.
I keep expecting it to get old, but it doesn't.
It's actually
it's working. Yeah.
Nope. And if you notice, he keeps mixing it up with the name a little bit every time. So it's like you're getting new delivery.
I like it.
It's getting.
I like it.
I'm trying to give you a little something new to work with. That's all.
Little side project names and.
So, have any of you guys been in other bands beforehand? Like, was this your first go round, or have you done some other gigging stuff?
I was in a Christian band called. I forgot the name of the band.
Wow.
That's not the longest band. See, there's another band called 7 Days from Sunday. That's not the one I was in. I was in the other one that's something from Sunday.
6 days from Sunday.
Yeah, it was
1 day after Saturday.
I started with Grain. Did that for about 7 years.
Grain,
then
crap, man! I remember you guys.
Yeah, those were good times.
Yeah.
Then we formed 5 Empty Chambers. Then, let's see, I formed Edge Effect, and then I joined Dank, and been doing solo stuff for a few years, and I'm also in WTF, and if anybody ever asks me to get on stage or get on the record, you better believe I'll be there.
Musical slut.
My daughter just chimed in. It was Never Ending Sunday was the name of that band.
Oh, there you go.
I was also in a garage band called Quarter Inch Head.
All right.
Seriously.
That's interesting contrast there.
That poor guy.
Just a tip.
Which member was that named after?
So you still playing Dane?
Yes, I do. I pull double duty currently. But
Yeah,
I love it.
that's
In fact, I
always
played
fun.
double duty that various nights where I had to play in Dank and WTF. So it's really rough because I get off stage and I'm like, cool, I can drink it. No. No, turn around and get back up there.
No, here y'all. Go back up here.
Yeah, right. Can I at least have a cigarette? No.
And then, of course, after those shows are over, the next day he's calling me up, dude, I can't move.
I can't feel my legs.
Yeah.
As for me, I was in a band, started back in 2005. Actually, I had the idea to start it in 2005, and it started coming alive in 2008, called Bullets Over Paris. Had a couple of different renditions of that band. Mr. Kyle Grogan was the guitar player with me. My ex-brother-in-law, Ben Cole, was the drummer at the time. Then I moved up to Oklahoma, and I got Mr. Scott Duke. He followed me on drums for however long I was up there, 4 years. And he's actually chimed in on the live feed tonight, on my personal live feed. He's actually coming down here for the DO show, and we actually had Bullets. We had Bullets together probably all the way up until I moved out of Oklahoma. And then once I got a divorce and came home, it took probably about 3 years, and I happened to meet Glenn's wife, Dawn, at the rail one night. And so I don't know how she knew me, but somehow she she was standing there with Jim. I'll never forget this. She was standing there with Jimmy Fritz from Creeper.
Yeah.
And the way they were standing, I thought they were together. I hadn't met Glenn yet, so I didn't even know that Dawn was in a relationship. I just saw her and Jimmy standing there, so I guess I kind of assumed that they were together, but they weren't. I happened to be walking past her, walking out the door at the rail, and she says, "Hi, Justin," waves at me, and I'm thinking, of course I waved. I didn't want to be rude about it. And later on, I guess it was maybe, it had to be maybe a month, maybe 2 months later, I run into her again, and she says, "Oh, hey, have you met my old man?" And she turns over and introduced me to Glenn, and he and I hit it off that night. And he says, "Man, I want to get back out there, and I want to start another band." And I didn't really know how to go about that, because I've heard empty promises from a lot of different musicians.
Oh yeah, you get lots of that.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I'm not saying that what he said. Obviously it came to it came to happen. But I've heard people say, "Yeah, man, let's do this. Let's start a band. Let's record this and that." And of course, 90% of the time it never happens.
Yeah, if I got everything that people were trying to get me in on, I'd be like 20 bands right now.
Yep. Right, and then like I said, I think it was maybe just a couple weeks later, he called me up and was like, "Hey, here's my address. Come over and let's jam." We picked up acoustics, and that's when the whole acoustic run of WTF started. And in between there is when we brought in Dave. We got Robert Hunter from Scarred Soul. He sat in. He came in with his bass, and sure enough, between the four of us, with Glenn and Dave, myself, and Robert, we've pretty much been the meat and potatoes of this band ever since the start of it.
Now, to be fair, during that hiccup, we had a lot of help from Tyrell.
Yes. I cannot forget about Tyrell Choate. He's one of my best
Tyrell,
friends.
Man, we love you. Don't know if you're watching or anything, but we love you.
Yeah, if you're listening, Tyrell, we love you, and thanks for sticking around us all these years, keeping us together. And I got to give a big shout out to him, man. Between him and my buddy Eric Carter, who is no longer with us, those two boys right there are the ones that got me back up on the stage in, I guess it was 2012. After I moved back home, I was going through depression, just got done with a divorce, and didn't want to play. I didn't feel like I wanted to play. I would still go out to shows, but I never actually, during open mics and stuff, I would never get up on stage. I was real nervous about it. And luckily, those two boys right there, they were like, "Dude, you got this. We've seen you play before. We've heard you sing. We know what you can do. Get your ass up there."
Cool. And have y'all thought about doing the acoustic thing again, just for the hell of it, just like a special show or anything?
We do that every time the drummer cancels on us.
Is that very often?
No, not at all.
Surprise acoustic show.
Now we
shoot, we should have made him bring guitars up here today.
Can I go ahead and I don't know, this is a Fishbowl Radio, but we were on another show.
What?
How dare you?
Pull Getters. Grog. We played acoustically over there on a Sunday night. And believe it or not, it was the first time we played the music we're playing now acoustically, all the originals.
Really?
And it was magic, honestly.
Yeah, it was really cool.
Did y'all get a recording of it or anything?
It's on Pull Getters, yeah.
It's on there. It's on their live feed. That's all we have.
Gotcha.
Cross promotion.
Yeah.
Well, cool. I mean, Grog's cool. Pull Getters is a family, man. We've been on their show a few times.
And
Grog's on the show right now.
And Grog, there's no disrespect, brother. I just want to make sure I could say Pull Getters and get you a plug, brother.
That's right.
Pull Getter.
Say it 3 times, he
that they
shows
represent
up.
West Said.
My bad.
He'll come with his Captain
Speaking of
Grog
shout
hat.
outs, you might want to shout out your hint.
Oh yeah, my wife. Yeah. Damn! Now y'all make it sound bad. You make it sound bad. That was coming.
Wow.
She's gonna watch this when I get home.
Someone's sleeping on the couch tonight.
Whoa.
No, we'll make sure she won't kick your ass.
You try to help a guy out.
Sorry, man.
It was going really good up to
Well, you know, Dawn is.
Nobody comes to mind. I can't think of anybody who needs it.
Dawn helps with our management, you know, and while she's working, she works. Well, she's home sick tonight. But she's also helps us manage and book and stuff like that. You know, she's always pushing the band, pushing us. She's a very good wife. You know, she's my wife, not a band wife. That's for damn.
She's a good wife. They all love her.
Sure. But yeah, I mean, I love my wife to death. She
If he's giving props to her, I got to do the same thing. Like I said,
You're giving props to his wife?
Exactly. I got to give props to his wife because if it wasn't for her, if it wasn't for her introducing me to Glenn, this band would not exist. I guarantee you that.
Very cool. All right.
So thank you, Don. Love you.
Now, I just wanted to take some time out. This is Memorial Day, so I want to say Happy Memorial Day to everybody, and thank you for everybody that served and those that made the ultimate sacrifice on that. So, all right. Well,
and after that, go enjoy your damn burger.
Yeah. They fought for your right to stuff your face. What else were you going to say?
Mike B, you had a question?
Yeah, who come up with the name of the band?
That's a good question because we were sitting in my living room one night watching Bar Rescue.
Oh, shit.
That's an interesting show.
Watching Bar Rescue with John Townley.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Something was said.
They came back from a commercial, and they were doing some kind of quick promo. They said something about a bar out in California called the Whiskey Tango. And, of course, I'm sitting on one couch, Glenn and Don are sitting on the other, and I kind of just look over at Glenn, and I was like, that'd be a funny name for a band. And then not even 2 seconds later, he says, Whiskey Tango Foxtrot. And his wife goes, yeah, it's awesome. We should keep that.
Well, and the way that it came about, it came from the phonetic alphabet. I am a former Marine. I'm a veteran. I served in Desert Storm.
Once a Marine, always a Marine, man.
And we were sitting there, and like I said, it comes from the phonetic alphabet. And nobody has they don't have a copyright or anything like that on the phonetic alphabet. Anybody can use it. So we decided Whiskey Tango Foxtrot was one way and WTF was the other, and it's
And that's how we've avoided getting sued.
That's exactly right.
And this avoids the lawsuits.
And if you spell WTF backwards, it's also from FTW, which is Fort Worth, where we're from.
Look at you being clever.
So, yeah, two
that's where the name came
there.
from, is from the phonetic alphabet. And
Winky Fangy Tango.
Yep, Whiskey.
I know that because I did 14
Wango
years.
Tango Finger.
14 years.
And like I said, it's got another reason why this band got started is because I've talked to Bobby and Blackout a couple of times, and right now Scotty from Tower High is talking to a USO rep. We're trying to do something for the troops, veterans and such. And
here or overseas?
Wherever they want us to. Right now, like I said, Scotty from Tower High's got the hookup, and they're supposed to be working it out. Venues, bands, everything like that. Here, it's just in the early stages, but it's going to happen. And like I said, I talked to Bobby probably back in 2015 when this thing really got kicked off. That's what I wanted to do. Mm-hmm. Being a veteran, I want to give back any way I can, to the people who've come after me, the people who've come before me. Like I say, I embrace being a veteran. Thank everybody for being good Americans.
Well, look at me.
Yeah.
Appreciate your service.
Those of you that are trying, at least.
And we can write it off on our taxes.
That's right.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. But that's where the name came from.
It's a good name.
Yeah. Everybody digs it.
Wongy Fandango.
It does not matter where I go. It doesn't matter where I go in DFW. I walk into any dive bar, any venue out there. If I'm wearing this shirt or even my vest that I've got a couple patches on, people see that. I mean, even in gas stations, whether I'm wearing the T-shirt or the vest, everybody's like, "Dude, that's awesome." And then they all want it. Then they all want patches or T-shirts or whatever. So
they steal his shirt. It's terrible.
You have to get out there real quick till they start mobbing you.
I don't know if you've ever seen him shirtless, but yeah, he's been shirtless before.
I'd blind somebody.
Is there like a glare gun?
Yeah, there's
I'd blind somebody, man.
Play on stage, take off his shirt, all the stage lights reflect out.
I'm
to the crowd.
pale-faced and redheaded, man. I'd blind
Justin,
somebody.
put your shirt back on. I can't find my towel.
It's all right, man. Just use my shirt.
All right, I'm back. All right, well, I'm going to do a quick shameless plug real fast here. Some of y'all know I'm in Coilback, and we will be playing our next show July 26th at Vulgar Fest, which is Vivid and Vulgar so far, Wake the Fear, and us, and then there'll probably be 3 other bands at least. It's for charity each time. We have raffles and all that stuff. It's a fun show. So mark your calendars for July 26th. We're still working on the fine-tuned details there.
At the rail, right?
At the rail,
What time?
I think last year it started around 6 or 7-ish. And it's usually about 6 bands. We do raffles in between. Last year they gave away a guitar, a bunch of different entries to strip clubs, bar tabs at the rail. So yeah, it was good stuff. Oh, we got a phone call. Let's see who's gonna.
Nothing but metal.
Yes, you're on.
This Tombstone Troy?
Oh. What's up, Pat?
How do you know it's me?
Because I know your voice, dude.
Oh.
Dude, well, now we got you on the line real quick. We can talk real fast about Morbid Marketplace. Want everybody tell everybody what that is, man, and what you guys are doing.
Sure. Yeah, Morbid Marketplace is everything that everybody is afraid to do, and we've done it. So it's all the cool crap that you wish somebody would put in the store, but they didn't have the balls to do it, so we stepped up to the plate and we did it. So now you can come in and pick out just about any weird, obscure oddity or any kind of like fetish item. No sex stuff yet. We're working our way into that. But you know, if you can think of any kind of weird like taxidermy or roadside attraction type thing that you're looking for, we've got it.
Where's this at?
It is located on Highway 198 in Henderson County, off of the Cedar Creek Lake, just south of Gunbrell City.
Nice. Knuckles, you had something to say?
Well, when are you having the grand opening?
The grand opening is actually next Saturday, the 2nd. We'll open at 2 o'clock, and then at 6 o'clock we're going to have some food and some giveaways, and we're going to kind of have a little meet and greet party.
You said this coming Sunday or the one after that?
This Saturday, the 2nd.
Oh, Saturday. Okay, gotcha.
This Saturday.
All right.
They're going to be serving ladies' fingers, real lady fingers.
Hey, got to keep it authentic if you're going to open a place like that.
But I'm reading about all the stuff that you're talking about that you're going to offer. Like you're talking about having a place where people can come up there and play like Dungeons and Dragon games set in the midst a place with all these monsters all around them.
Yeah, the back is actually the Museum of Fear, and it's got dozens of life-size monsters set up in a museum environment where you can get there and look at them and take your time and check them out. And then on certain nights, we're going to allow groups to come up and they can set up their gaming inside and then play the Dungeons and Dragons or Magic the Gathering, and they can have a themed environment where there's sound and lights and monsters and fog and an entire environment.
Hey, you might find it have a real good place to have a band come out and do a video.
Yeah, we're open for that. As a matter of fact, we had a couple of people that were talking about doing some more video snippets in there. So yeah, we're open for that as well.
Well, cool. All right.
What was that?
He's playing with the soundboard over here. What else? You got any scary sounds on that soundboard? There we go.
You had a cow. How about the sheep?
Hey, I tell you what. If you come out, I guarantee you that I will get you a box of jelly donuts.
If I come out, what?
Donuts. All right, now he's talking.
If you come out next Saturday, I guarantee you I will supply a box of jelly donuts.
Okay, let me go ahead and say this. I know what he's going to set it up for. Back in the day, we used to do a thing. I used to work with this guy. We had a show called Grave Robber Radio, WGOR. We did a radio show kind of like this. And one of the events, we did like a jackass thing. And it was It was something that I did, and it was called, and I went by the name of Tombstone. And it was me, and I had to take on the jelly dong, and I had to eat donuts off of a black dildo. But I didn't. But I ate them off the side.
Wow.
They were like trying to feed them to me, and I wouldn't like go near the head until I opened my mouth once, and they slipped it in on me and said, "Oh, this is cock ring."
Gave you just the tip, huh?
Yeah, well, and it's on YouTube. Tombstone Troy versus Jelly Dong, Part 1 and 2.
Oh, there's 2 parts. You made a sequel.
Yeah, well,
it was so good.
Revenge of the Jelly Dong.
So much demand after the first one.
We're still waiting for the trilogy. There's a lot.
Gotta wrap it up.
There you go, Pat.
A lot of open-ended questions.
There's a third part in the works, Pat.
Uh-oh.
I can come out of retirement.
I'll bring some donuts and we'll see where it goes.
Jelly Dong 3, just the tip.
You know,
You
I can't count how many times I've tried that line with people and it never works.
And a box of wine, and you never know what can happen over at the Morbid Marketplace.
Wow. Well, hey, y'all guys got a website set up. Before we go, before I let you go, you got a website set up where they can go and check it out.
We've got the Morbid Marketplace on Facebook, and then we've got the morbidmarketplace.com.
Well, cool. And you're okay. Once again, you got the grand opening, and it's this Saturday at what time? From what time?
This Saturday, the store will open at 2, and the meet and greet, or the eat and greet, I should say, will be from 6 to 8. And then
Hey,
we'll
y'all
stay
come
open
out and get
until
his
9.
autograph, man. He's kind of a famous celeb, man. If you guys ever watch any horror movies, he's in the beginning of that movie, The Houses That October Built.
Oh, yeah.
Have you ever seen that movie?
Yeah, it's like
he's
an
one of the
anthology.
guys that's talking at the front of it when they're asking him to talk about he knows where the dead bodies are buried in the haunt.
Okay.
He's one of the guys they're interviewing at the front of it. So it's kind
Y'all
of cool to
come out
have a
and
big
check it out.
celeb on the
We
phone
may have
with
some
us.
dead body parts there for you.
That's okay.
And donuts. I mean,
All right, well, hopefully
dead body parts and
y'all come
donuts,
out and
I'm
have
in.
a good time. Check us out.
All right, sounds good. Well, thanks for
All
calling
right,
in, man.
well, I'm going to let y'all get back to your show, and hope to see you guys. Y'all take care.
All right,
Bye.
have a good one, brother.
Thanks, man.
Bye.
Later, bud.
All right. So,
yeah, it wasn't one of my problems.
so many.
Plus, I was hungry that day.
Wow. Couldn't help it. I was in college and needed money.
This is actually for free and for donuts.
All right. Well, as I was slowly segueing in till we got a free plug on one of our friends there. So Vulgarfest, July 26th. Mark your calendars. Coilback.
Oh yeah,
my band.
Burned your whole
with
the whole jelly
messed
dong
my
and
hojo.
jelly donut thing.
It's trying to get some momentum going. You went into jelly donuts and dong. I just can't follow that now. So anyway, so we're gonna take a quick music break and play some Coilback for you. So take it and like it.
Nice.
Okay, I'll show you something bland here. Show you guys this. Back in the day when we
Your gives grotesque and terrible birth to a monstrous creature, sworn to kill and torture and destroy. And love.
Back in the day when we did our show, I was called Tombstone Terror, and we created a website, so we had to like come up. So we all had to do like a photo shoot for our website, and mine was a naked chick chained up to a wall, and it looked like her guts were hanging out. And they said, "Well, what do you want to say?" So I'm like, "I say dead girls don't say no." So I was like, "Well, you had to keep it like, you know, that kind of." Wow. But have you ever seen the Country House in October? Remember at the front when they're sitting there talking all these different hosts? They were sitting there talking all the harm, the guys on haunted houses. He's one of them. I'll show you a picture of him when he looks like you go, oh, okay. Yeah. That's where that haunted house part of the film gets terrifying. Because I worked there with him. The thing was actually really haunted. Yeah, I used to not believe in ghosts until it happened. There's so much stuff kept messing with me, dude. Dude, okay, two different stories. One night, it was like, this is, one night after.
She wants that picture.
What after, huh?
Dorothy said she wants that picture.
One night after we got done with the haunt, we were getting ready. We turned the power off the pole outside. And we were getting ready to leave. All of a sudden, the power comes back on and passed out. And when they said, hey, go knock on the side of the trailer, I didn't want to go do it, but they made me go. And then one night we're sitting there cleaning up the place, and something like told us fuck you over the loudspeaker, and I was like, all right, it's time to go.
Yeah, that's our job.
Watching the episode soccer.
Well, it missed like about 15, 20 minutes ago. You'll watch it later now. I didn't forget you, baby, I promise.
Yeah, you did. We're going to throw you to the
shout out. I
yeah.
What happened, baby? Years were you in the military, man?
I did from 89 to 91. When I got back from the storm, I got out. They were playing ticket games for me. Yeah. Now when I got out, they were making supply officers, infantry officers. I mean, they were making COs, sauce, COs and stuff like that. These guys didn't know what they were doing.
You ever call the what?
Okay. Yeah. Okay. I got you.
Kill us. Yeah. He's just a guy. Just a dumbass. Okay. I'll watch that. Yeah. That chick, when you got that chick on the bus that's falling all the way.
I was
when the power was disconnected on their RV and they turned the power back on outside, everybody was standing around their bus. Okay, it's time to go.
You always know when the power goes out, something's going to come out.
He sees the
that was
video
not
from
good,
earlier.
dude. We don't care much. We'll just thank you. I'll probably be leading the revolution. Probably my Poncho B. Love. Thanks for that.
Gay freedom. Gay freedom.
He's right on the front line too, ain't you, Dave? Oh, wow. Right on the front. Matter of fact, you can be the reporter that reports blow by blow, Dave.
Girls, you're both pretty.
I would be the one with the blue guy.
I heard you good.
Oh, I know.
We're five, man. We always do
No, me and Mike do the same thing.
You got millions. All right. They got a puppet. Hey, there's a puppet out there.
There's a puppet?
Yeah, really?
Big googly eyes.
Cool. I don't know who it is.
I think it's about typically Metal Mike on drugs.
Yes, back in Colorado.
Blue Frog? That's a
Have you seen that new movie that's coming out about the puppet?
Happy Time Murders. Yes. Happy Time Murders. Dude, that looks so awesome.
What's that?
Happy Time Murders.
Yeah, that looks good.
Dude, the silly string all
Yeah, the
over the
last
wall.
scene.
Yeah, I'm sitting here coming.
And snorting ecstasy through a Twizzler. Oh, dude. I'm there.
Yeah.
That and the movie Tag. Like,
I can't believe that's a true story. They actually carried a game on that long.
30 years. That's crazy.
Tag, you're in.
Yeah.
You've been at a funeral. So sorry about your dad. Yeah, you're in.
Yeah, you're in.
Damn, I'd be dead. You're getting married? Tag.
Yeah. Later.
We didn't start a game like that, but we just like, we would tag, you're in. Pick and run. It'll be like, I don't know what it'll be like. I just have to wait for you to come around.
Yeah.
What's up, Dave? Hey, the Hammer's watching from Blackout. What's going on?
Rick the Hammer. Dave the Hammer.
Thor. It's Thor. He's watching.
I heard y'all kicked the ass in Oklahoma.
Oh, that's already over.
Yeah, it was last weekend.
Hey, what were you working on the other night when you was up at the hideout?
Oh,
cool.
Charlie. I'm working in half part time, when I'm on stage, I'm behind the register.
Under the stage?
Yeah. For both next year.
I hope it don't like collapse.
We're just looking at people's shirts. He's looking at people's shirts.
Pervert. Kicked him to sleep on the couch tonight. Rob came in that drum solo.
Is this your first time seeing him?
Yeah.
Go Netflix. There's the story.
Yeah, I know. It's a great movie. I wanted to buy a ticket for the time.
Yeah, I ain't put it down.
Dude, I'll make you that. Dude, that movie almost makes you cry for it because you feel so bad for it.
It feel bad because of what they've gone through and
how they're trying to go through it.
They never got, but they started a lot of this stuff.
But you know what? It's kind of cool though too. You actually see them when they're over when they're getting that album recorded and they get in an argument with each other and Rob literally tells them "fuck you" and walks out of the room.
Like 5 or 6 times. But to hear the stories that Liz had to say about Lenny the other night was just so cool.
Oh, that was great. That was great.
Oh, yeah. When you go watch the movie, it's got Lenny talking about him on there. So
talking about how he did cocaine with me. And he said they just got to talking before you knew it. Said that one of the guys was coming and knocking on the door saying, guys, you got to play. Or what did he say? Something like that.
Well, the story was Motorhead took Angela on their first tour over here. And they had a day off. And Lenny invites Liz to his room and they're just working and they start drinking, pulls out 40 ounces of vodka, 40 ounces of orange juice. And he had some kind of crazy name for it. But next thing you know, Liz was drunk. You know, he just sitting there talking to Lenny and running around like that. Lenny goes, give me a second. Reached in his pocket, pulled out a little black envelope or whatever, pulled out a key, and said, here's this. That's what he told me. And next thing you know, 24 hours later, the tour manager's not on board. That's how they were doing. They set him all night, 24 hours.
And doing slow and lost time of like wasted your whole day away.
Yeah. It's really good documentary. And there are some other documentaries on there.
Matter of fact, you know that one part when they're in that bar and he's like demanding his money to get it. Danny from Asheville was the drummer. He was there with another band. He was on that tour with him. He said he was sitting right there when Liz was like telling him, hey, you gotta pay him, I'm supposed to money. Yeah. Like, damn. They played for like 3 or 4 people in the place.
Yeah, they didn't have a real good manager.
It took them like an hour or 2 hours to get there and they got lost.
Well, what was funny is listening to the documentary, the manager at the time, Jake King, guitar player, but he's over here in America. He's got this chick over in England or Germany. He said, hey, I want you to be your road manager. You can't always do it. But she did the best she could. I just feel like that's the old way. The old way she was done.
What song are we playing right now? Okay. Kimberly Phelps, I couldn't hear the person out again.
It's a friend of mine that I went to college with. Hey,
I
Kim.
just wanna know this was your song.
I wish. No, this is a Metallica tune. I wish I would have wrote this. Actually,
even this ain't even a Metallica.
No,
tune.
yeah, I take that back. It's not even a Metallica tune. Diamond Head, actually.
But still, if y'all would have wrote this, yeah, we're waiting on that roll we said water.
Yep.
Diamond Head.
I wish.
Yeah, don't make me say Napster.
Yeah, when Napster came out, it was like the coolest thing in the world. And now it's like,
take another hit.
Now it's like you don't even need it anymore. I get Amazon Prime Music now. I can basically get anything I want off of that.
Hey, yo, fire!
Everything's on there, man. I mean, local bands that are on the show, you go home that night and they're all there.
Black Star Republic, I've got some Blackout stuff on there.
Oh, Blackout Spirit Kiss is on there, yeah. I listened to that. I got that mixed in my 80s played really cool. Actually played some weird stuff.
I've got some Train 3. I've got some local stuff off there, yeah. Another band played in yeah, Shadow Club. They're from Brazil. They were really good.
I got another band from Brazil called Insane Driver that's gonna. They're sending me some music. They're gonna want to do the show. They sound pretty good. Not a female lead singer.
Well, I heard you say something last Thursday about maybe the Gramble show. But we're gonna try once we get a press pack. We'll give y'all a CD. Y'all can do what y'all need to do.
Yeah, we'll play the hell out of it.
Put in rotation.
We definitely will.
I don't always listen to heavy metal, but when I do, it's on Nothing But Metal on Fishbowl Radio Network.
Dude, you're
Stay
like
rooted,
playing
my
this thing like a
friends.
pro. You're better than mine. You want a job, Blue?
All right, we are back, and that was the first song was Coilback with Love Is Dead, which happens to be my band, so shameless plug to me.
And the last song was Am I Evil? It was by Whiskey Tango Foxtrot.
Yeah, yeah. Am I Evil? Originally written by Wanky Tango Foxtrot, and eventually
Tango,
covered by Metallica
Whiskey
and Diamond
Tango.
Head of all people. So good work
I
on
wish.
that, guys.
So, yeah,
I
behind the
wish.
music, man, it's like now years later, what happened to
The
the money?
truth comes out.
Yeah.
I mean, it could sound like something I've written. I mean, I do have a huge Metallica influence, and all my people that are watching this tonight know that. So
When you love to be the one that actually wrote that, though.
I wish.
Go Mustaine.
No.
They're all friends now. It's okay now.
Well,
yeah.
All right, so let's recap for the people in the cheap seats there. You guys, when's your next show again?
Next show is
June
21st at the Rail Club with Dio Disciples, Blackout, Little Green Man, and Legacy.
All right. And then you said you guys got a album that's coming soon, right?
Yeah, we're going into the studio. Actually, we got one show for June, strictly one show, because we're going to the studio at Bolt Neck Studio and doing some recording.
How long y'all figure y'all will have it out this year? Or
Oh, yeah, it'll be out before the end of the year. We're trying to do a fall, winter, autumn, whatever you want to call it.
Hopefully by September 1st.
The autumn solstice.
I've got a birthday gig lined up at the Rail Club, thanks to Mr. Warren Garza, bringing in Shotgun Rebellion from Oklahoma. Got to give those boys a shout out. Hopefully by that time, I think we were actually talking to James Strickland the other day, and he said it was the other night at the Hideout. He said something about he was looking for a release date for their CD, and since they're already on the bill, I told James, I said, "No, you might as well release it that night. I mean, you guys were on the bill.
Release the beast with us."
If they release theirs that night, I'm sure we can put a demo out by then. So,
sure.
Yeah, maybe y'all be on the lookout for some new WTF material. Come September 1st at the Rail Club. Come
We'll
see
give a
us.
shout out to Warren Garza as well, too, because he's the one who gave us our first gig at Warren Fest.
Warren
We'll be back
Fest
this
10.
year on Warren Fest in October.
Cool. So yeah, look up Winger Fanny tax stamp, and
Kimberly said she wants a copy when you get it.
they'll have some new music on there soon. What was the Facebook again? Whiskey Tango Foxtrot, Fort Worth, Texas.
Band.
TX. Make sure it's TX.
No backslashes or anything.
No backslashes.
No spaces.
All of the
Can't
first
breathe until you
first
say it.
letters of the words are all capitalized.
Just search Whiskey
Really?
Tango Foxtrot.
Yeah,
look
just
for the
look
first
up
one.
Whiskey Tango Foxtrot
It's a
Facebook.
band.
Look for the
will come
logo
up.
that you see on the shirts. For the people that have the shirts, if you're not on the Facebook yet, look for the logo with the look for the logo on the shirts, and boom, there you
And
have
if
it.
you're not in the know, please ask somebody.
I'm pretty sure one of our friends is one of your friends.
All right.
That's right.
So
they
come
told two
be
friends.
friends with us.
And they told
two friends.
And so on.
And so on.
And
You know how it
apparently,
is.
our stickers are not only all over the Fort Worth area, but they are in Dallas. I was told by somebody that walked into the Moon Tower here not too long ago. I can't remember the guy's name, but he was like, he had heard of Dank. He remembered Hank. He remembered your brother. And turns around and says, "Oh, yeah, I've seen y'all stickers out in Deep Ellum." And
On the bathroom wall.
Yeah, apparently there's a sticker in the
All right,
bathroom
we
wall.
got a
in Deep
call
Ellum
coming in.
somewhere.
Let's see who this is here.
Nothing but metal. You're on the air.
Phone call person.
You're on the air. Who's this?
Speak.
Yeah, hello?
Hello.
Yes, hello.
Yeah.
Y'all with Whiskey Tango Foxtrot?
Yes, sir.
Yes, we are with Whiskey Tango Foxtrot.
Well, I'm good friends with OJ Boy there. Went to college with him. I want to give him a shout out.
This sounds like old D-Wiz, man. What's up, dude?
No, not much, man. I was watching you live on Facebook, man. Thought I'd give you a shout out.
Thanks a lot, brother. I appreciate it, man. I saw you and Scott and Kim and everybody. Y'all are all watching. Appreciate it, man.
Yes, sir. You know we got to, man. Support you, man.
Man, just gigging our butts off, man. Like I said, the next one we got coming up is June 21st at the Rail, and not too sure yet, but I think old boy Scott's going to come down here for that, man. You might want to hitch a ride with him, possibly.
Yeah. Well, I was supposed to be his ride down there because he hit me up. So
somebody's going to hit up somebody.
Hey, more power to you, man. Bring everybody down here, man. We got $15 pre-sale tickets, so come on down.
Right, yeah.
It's always a good time at the Rail too. So
yeah, that's one of my favorite places to play.
Love playing there.
And free hugs.
Free hugs.
Lots of free hugs. We charge for ours. So that's a great deal as it is.
Sounds good, man.
I see my original bass player Fred Foley's on here too.
Appreciate the shout out, D. Good to hear from you, buddy.
Yeah, no problem, man. You too, man.
Question: if you charge for hugs, does that mean the hugs that you get are going to be a lot better to the post than the free hugs that you would get?
It depends on what you're paying. Get what you pay for. That's all I'm saying.
Money talks.
Yeah.
D-Wiz, I'll holler at you when I get home, brother.
All righty, man. You take care.
You too, bud.
Thanks a lot, man.
Yeah, thanks for calling in, man.
All right. Well, you want to play one more song, then we come back and we'll close it out.
Yeah,
man?
I'm going to play some Black Star Republic for everybody there.
Sweet.
Another great band out of Dallas.
Hey,
this is,
Love you, Michael.
Wolves
Brian.
of War.
Hey, that's my middle name and my birthday.
Well, hey, it's cool that you guys finally called in for you, man. Good that you recognized who it was, because at first I thought maybe it was one of your band members.
Well, usually when I hear the term J-Boy, as soon as I heard that, I was like, okay, it's either Dave or Calvin.
Now you're J-Boy.
No.
Better little sister.
Well, hey, he could be Jason from
No, Jax is my stage name.
Jack.
Ball and Jack. Go here, y'all.
Oh no, what we need to do is we need to get a poster board and put it up in the crowd.
J-Boy. Just a tip, J-Boy.
Easy.
Actually, no, I think you're supposed to get it. Like one that says make love, and the other says we need your voice.
Just put half my baby.
Wow.
I'm sorry. You never have your parents watch the feed. That's just. And he just went right by.
I mean, right by, dude. I mean,
like set up. Never mind.
He's like, I'm forgetting something. My gardener?
Yeah. Who is it? Babysitter, dog walker? Nothing's coming to mind.
And if she's good too, if she was that down when you get there.
He's gonna catch up for that when he gets home.
She's gonna walk in on him and just stand there. Yeah. That's all he's gonna hear all night long. She can be like Andy Cap's wife waiting for you with the roller pin when you get to the door. I mean,
I'll be that golf you were talking earlier.
4.
Be like Tiger Woods.
Hey, you better take. You better take a lesson from his homeboy Ash and get one of them boomsticks.
There you go.
Stop S smart. Where? You know what? They need to do another movie of Bubba Hotep and not rock and roll.
Yeah, he doesn't want to do it though. He said he doesn't want to mess with another Bubba Hotep movie.
That was great, man.
He was like, it was a one-time thing. He thought it was a good script, but he just really didn't care to do it.
Ossie Davis played it. He the last movie he ever did. JFK.
Yeah, right. It's like the touch my fist. That's the peanut butter banana. Yeah.
That's a great story, dude.
I love the concept of Bubba Hotep. Just the whole idea that Elvis is still alive, but he got screwed out of it.
He's Elvis training a fake Elvis impersonator. And he's living in a West Texas nursing home.
Nursing home, yeah.
You know what it's called?
Yeah, it's
Bruce Campbell as Elvis.
Bruce Campbell as Elvis, portraying an Elvis impersonator.
I don't. Yeah, Ozzy Davis thinks he's JFK, and then they painted in black.
And then at the end, JFK and him had to take the fight against Bubba Hotep's mummy.
Yeah, the mummy that wears a cowboy hat and stuff.
He's sitting there. Let's bring it, baby. Got the walker.
Yeah, I've got the Bubba Hotep Prescott autographed by him. It's like TCB baby on that.
That is so cool.
I've got so many damn Bruce Campbell autographs. It's ridiculous.
I'd love to meet him, dude. I mean,
he's the coolest. I told you I had drinks with him in Austin. He's a hell of a guy, dude. Did he just come? He's nice as hell. Yeah, he was here at Gas Station Live. I saw him. I got my Evil Dead 2 poster autograph that time. And got a Bruce bust for answering one of the questions.
Does he remember you when you meet you?
He kind of, but he's just such a rust. I told him thank you for the drink, whenever we saw him in Austin. He's like, cool, man. He shook my hand. He goes, thanks for coming out again. But he's just circling everybody out as quick as he can. Yeah, I mean, it's Bruce Campbell. Everybody's going to want to sit down and talk with him for like an hour. But when we talked to him over there at, during, I don't know, talk to him on there. I don't know
Hey, can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, is this Kimberly?
It sure is.
Okay, hold on just 1 second. We're in the song. We're going to come back, and we'll talk to you for just a few seconds, and we're going to have to say our goodbyes.
Got about 2 or 3 minutes when we come back.
Sounds like a plan.
Okay. Y'all guys know Kimberly?
Yeah.
Okay.
I went to college with her.
Okay. Well, you're bringing out all your old college buddies tonight, ain't you? Is that a good thing or a bad thing?
Oh, it's a good thing.
Okay.
I'm glad they're still following me after 10 years.
Some people call that stalking.
Nah, not these people. Not these people.
Potato.
Well, started out with Fismingo, that's where the college is at.
What's the name of it?
Fismingo, it's Murray State College.
Okay, dang. Hey, Fismingo?
Yeah.
Cool, I've heard that name.
And when I left that college, I moved up to Ada.
I don't know what that is.
Oh, you're from there? I got it, yeah, I've seen my
Yeah, we got about 3 minutes after we come out of this, and then I'll have to play the ads.
Well, I hope you guys had fun tonight, man. You guys can come back anytime you want, man. Just let me know.
I'm sorry, our boys. Scotty was just full of it.
Well, next time we get y'all to come in, we'll get everybody to come in with you. And I'm going to text you the phone number tonight, so that way if you ever have any gigs come up, we'll have you call in on a Monday night, one of y'all, and y'all can tell us all about it, and we'll put you on the air. Y'all can like draw straws and have the honor to talk to the cool people.
Definitely will do that.
Hey, Dorothy loves you, Mike Duff. I got about 10 seconds. Yes.
All right, we got 3 minutes, literally. You got a song to fall into at the end?
Yeah, I got that.
Hello.
Halloween.
Hang on.
This is Chuck, and I listen to nothing but metal when I chop up my dead bodies.
That was actually
all right. We are back, and that was Black Star Republic out of Dallas for Wolves of War, and
who do we got on the phone right now?
We got a phone call from.
Oh, I'll give Justin one guess.
This sounds like Kimmy Kim.
I hear anger.
It sure is.
What's up, Kimbo?
Not a lot. What are you up to? Besides having fun with the cool group.
Man, I'm living the dream.
Kids.
I'm finally living my dream.
I hear you. I'm so proud of you.
Oh, believe me, once the record's done, everybody up there's gonna get one. I don't care if I've got to mail them off, PayPal them, whatever it takes. Stuff's gonna go out. So everybody up there's getting copies.
All right, that sounds awesome.
I've been trying to talk Scott into coming down here and sitting in on drums with us, but that hasn't happened just yet. Maybe.
Well, maybe one day when I get free time, I'll try to come and watch.
Come on down. We got plenty of shows coming up this, for the rest of this year and then into next year.
They told us they love it when people watch. So.
Easy.
Yeah. Good deal. Hopefully you can hook a sister up.
Oh, you know it. You followed me. You followed me this long. I might as well return the favor.
There you go.
I hear that.
All right, well, we're about to have to wrap up the show, but we appreciate you calling in.
All right, thanks a lot, Kim. Have a good night.
Anytime.
See you,
Call
girl.
me later, Justin.
Will do, girl.
Bye-bye.
See ya.
All right, well, once more, this is Wangy Tango.
Foxtrot.
Fish fly.
Foxtrot.
Foxtrot.
Tangy.
Foxtrot.
Yes. Whiskey Tango Foxtrot, and if you want to find them on Facebook, it is Whiskey Tango Foxtrot Fort Worth TX Band, all in one big thing with capital letters in front of everything, or you could just hit the search bar.
All right, you got it.
Because that is simpler.
Nice.
After tonight, I think it's going to change. So just be on the lookout and be prepared. I think we're going to change.
I don't know why you would. It's not like I brought up anything.
If I can't put it on a freaking guitar pick, then yeah, it's too long.
I'm telling you could. It's just there's going to be lawsuits. That's all. There's going to be injuries in the crowd.
Yep. All right, guys, we're going to have to wrap it up. So.
Yep. So, okay, once again, June 21st.
June 21st,
June 21st at the
Dear
Rail.
Disciples.
So check them out there, and they'll have new music
Start
on
getting
there.
the headphones.
And once again, we'll do our typical sign-off for it.
I'm Knuckles.
I am Lew Morris.
And I'm Mike Dub.
All right, and we tell you every Monday to keep it
Nothing
but
metal!
Stay hard.
All right, all you metal